This is Bruce Wetton with the Herald Review Media. We're here at the American Legion today. We're honoring John Vaughn, who after 43 years with Douglas Ark is officially calling it a retirement today, or entering retirement today, I should say. John, talk to me about today's luncheon. I mean, obviously you didn't want this, but this happened anyway.
I always envisioned just leaving my keys on my desk and walk out the back door, and I appreciate everything Douglas Ark's done for me. I always figured I did a job and they paid me for it. We were kind of even on that. I didn't volunteer, so there should not have been a big fanfare. I did what I was supposed to have done, and I got paid for that. So.
But at the same time, I think this showed you the amount of appreciation and love people have for you.
Right, it did. It really did. So and it's humbling.
What prompted you to say this is the time for me to retire?
I can't really tell you why. Everybody has told me, you'll know when it's time. And I think I woke up one morning and I told the wife, I think it's time. And that was probably about 18 months ago.
And you replaced Gary Clark.
I replaced Gary December of 21.
Okay, so you've been ED now for a little over 4 years.
4 years.
Okay. Yeah. And now you're passing the torch on to Carl.
Right, I'm passing the torch on to Carl.
So Carl, you're the new executive director for Douglas Ark.
Starting tomorrow morning.
So give me your thoughts about taking over, filling in his shoes.
Well, it's been a great ride working with John the last 12 and a half years. John has been an excellent mentor. I just didn't think I would see this day where I would wind up being his successor, but I'm grateful for the opportunity, and I just blessed to have had John as my mentor and my leader for all these years, and I really hope that I can move forward and continue on with the things that John has started. There's still some things to finish that are in the middle of being worked on right now, but we'll work through these things and move forward.
John, do you feel like you're leaving Dark better than when you got it? That's always the goal. Everybody's also
right. That's always a goal. I don't know. That seems like a type of question. A tough question. I mean, Gary Clark did great and wonderful things with Douglas Ark. I mean, when he started, it was just almost like a one-room schoolhouse. There were one big room over in Granada Courts, and he got the yard crew going. He got the Meals on Wheels going. So I think
you've just carried it on, then basically.
I think I tried to carry it on. He's told me what we were in business for.
Okay.
He beat that in my head, and I tried to beat that into Carl's head and the other staff's head, what we were in business for, and that's got to be our end goal. I think we've done that by expanding what we've done into our thrift store, into our discount store. We've teaching people with disabilities different job skills, and you always got to remember that's what it is. We're not there to sell clothing. We're not there to sell food. We're there to teach job skills to individuals.
As you enter retirement, what's next for you now? You're going to ride off into the sunset? You're going to travel? You're going to do?
No, I got a daughter's wedding in June in Louisiana. That's kind of what prompted the time frame. Like I said, I kind of kicked it around 18 months ago. I woke up and said, I think this is it. I'm done. But when is the time? And I thought, okay, she said she's going to get married in June. Like, maybe when I come back from the wedding, maybe I don't need to rush back and jump into the job.
Yeah.
And into the fire pit. Everything's been put off for the last couple of weeks.
Okay.
But there's going to be lots of hobbies to do. There won't be no standing still.
There usually never is.
No.
And Carl, for you, when you officially take over here on Friday, May 1st, what's going to be one of the things you're going to be carrying or tackling first off?
First off, it's going to be just to continue to carry on what John has started, and we have, like I said, we have some things we need to continue moving forward with, some building remodeling. We are really exploring some different avenues of ways to continue to keep our revenues moving throughout the agency, and just continue to carry on the day-to-day operations.
I understand you got a major renovation going on at your current location there on 9th Street. Talk about that.
That we do. At our 610 9th Street location, we are completely undergoing a remodeling of our dining room and our kitchen, and putting in new air conditioning systems, HVAC, heating and cooling. We have new plumbing, we have new gas pipes, a lot of things have happened over there in the last.
We're replacing heating and cooling that was installed in 1992. So
The wiring that was installed in 1930.
yeah, and some wiring that was installed when the hospital was originally built.
Wow.
So yeah, as fire hazards and stuff like that, we're having to.
So, John, in closing here, are you excited for this new chapter of your life?
Yeah, I am. I'm nervous about the ending of it, but yeah, but the new chapter, I'm excited.
Well, thank you for all you did for the Douglas community.
Thank you.